My fellow Americans, my name is Jonathan Tuan Truong. I am an American-born Vietnamese American. Our nations have a long yet recent history together, one that has been, unfortunately, scarred by past relations and hurts, conflict, yet one that continues to strive for an uplifted, beautiful future together after many years, if not decades, after a cooling off period. The Japanese have an art called kintsugi, in which broken vases, which occurs during accidents and of clumsiness or carelessness, which are then recovered and healed by gluing the pieces back together. Ultimately, the work of art may at many times be more beautiful than the original item. Between the years of the early 1960s to the mid-1970s, the Americans and Vietnamese, one of which the North aggressing on a peaceful democratic South. We fought side by side, one flag standing tall against the wind against another. The proud red, white, and blue, side by side the yellow and three red stripes. The results of that war, as we learn in our history courses, were not favorable to the democratic side, as you may know. Many Vietnamese had to start their lives over in a new lands after being relocated and leaving their homeland. We are Buddhists, we are Catholics, we are agnostic, and more recently, after residing in the United States, we are Christians. The majority of us want to live peaceful and productive lives, giving back to the society that has so made us thrive. Seeing that such efforts by our American colleagues and counterparts, and more importantly, our friends striving to appeal to the native Vietnamese people by visiting the American Embassy and American Center in Hanoi and Consulate in Ho Chi Minh City, HCMC, or as previously known as Saigon, for several years, speaking to, educating, and appealing to the young minds there about the American way of life, bringing learning material, technology, and an open mind. We may witness these beautiful, charming interactions on the internet, on Flickr, on Facebook, and Instagram, photos of the American speakers seeking to connect with the native Vietnamese youth. Building a bridge, connecting with one another is a challenging task, yet one worthy of pursuing in the long run. We have similar interests in the Eastern Hemisphere, building stronger relations in Southeast Asia by making that region, as the Asian cubs, more akin to the Asian tigers, such as South Korea and India. We want improved relations with Taiwan, South Korea, India, Malaysia, Japan, the Philippines. We also see the impending stretch of the common adversary in China. Though we seek to keep relations friendly, this may not always be the case, as has been seen by the release of the COVID pandemic. All in all, we would like to be more integrated into American culture, as have the many generations of Asian Americans done in regions such as Hawaii before us. Thank you for your time, your heart, and your dedication to this project.